And today, both presidential candidates are heading out on their final day of the campaign trail. We actually have Chris Go in studio with more on that part. Chris?
Yeah, thank you, Regina. And look, for those who are still undecided, well, you'll probably be listening to these final messages that both candidates will be delivering later today as they are ramping up the rhetoric and blitzing battleground states this past weekend, plus a new poll signaling a possible flip. But first, another dark remark by the former president is under scrutiny and the vice president's push to swing state voters.
There's a piece of glass here, but all we have really over here is the fake news, right? To get me, somebody would have to shoot through the fake news, and I don't mind that so much.
We have the power to decide the fate of our nation. I will do everything in my power to end the war in Gaza.
Now, in a statement, the Trump campaign said that the remarks had, quote, nothing to do with the media being harmed. Instead, that the former president was stating that media was in, quote, danger. Now, as for that new polling, it has Vice President Kamala Harris ahead of former President Donald Trump in Iowa, which is typically a red state, which Trump has won twice. The Des Moines Register Mediacom Iowa poll has Harris ahead 47 to 44%. Now, just months ago, Trump had a double-digit lead. Regardless how Iowa shakes out, the candidates are not leaving any stone unturned. Vice President Kamala Harris appeared on SNL for the show's Cold Open alongside Maya Rudolph's impression of the VP. But it wasn't just New York. She was also in Wisconsin, Georgia, North Carolina, and Michigan. Former President Trump also hit toss-up states, a full schedule of appearances, including Wisconsin, Michigan, Virginia, Pennsylvania, Georgia, and North Carolina. Now, as far as what is going on in Iowa, well, here's two voters on what makes them choose one candidate over the other.
It's about healthcare, right? It's about people butting their noses into things that don't have anything to do with them.
I thought that Trump was going to win it the second time, and that did not happen. And this time, of course, that's where I'm going to be voting because that's where my values and my morals are going to be represented the best.
Now, as to dive a little bit deeper into that Iowa poll, it actually shows that it is older women and independents that are creating this potential scenario for a flip. Now, former President Trump will hold his last rally today in Grand Rapids, Michigan, which has been a tradition of sorts, if you will. 2016 to 2020, it ended there. And Vice President Kamala Harris will end things with a speech at the Rocky Steps in Philadelphia. Netta?